So, Doug, are you ready to Canadian Rockies and roll, or what?
Yeah, sure.
We're heading to the ice cave by Moose Mountain, and we already had our little epic here before the truck that was clearing the road showed up. We had to dig ourselves out of this snow a little bit. It was ice on the bottom.
Going up to the ice, you mind? Pardon me? Ice cave? Yep. We're crazy. Yeah, have fun.
Thanks. Do you know how far the road is cleared from snow here?
Just up to the plant.
How long in kilometers?
Well, maybe
2 km? Oh, that helps. All right, cheers. 2 kilometers clearing, eh? That's good, that's good.
It's like fluffy snow anyway, so.
Huh?
It's fluffy snow anyway.
Fluffy snow? Yeah, but you know,
There's ice underneath that.
I don't mind it at all. Some clearing. Yeah, we are now on a snow walking, breaking trail. Doug is breaking trail. There is a flame between the trees there with a sour gas. Yeah, it was clear the road up to this plant here. I don't know, maybe 2 kilometers. Yeah, we are continuing along the snow-covered road. Winterland here. Pretty good pace. Doug is continuing breaking trail. Some small hills and mountains adjacent to Canyon Creek, which is over there. The road is paralleling it. Just a little fluffy snow here. It would be nice to be having some clearing later on, and the views will open up more. Yeah, we are now having a clear view of the cave. Ice cave is called, by Moose Mountain. I'm zooming on it. So 32 times zoom, and which one is Moose Mountain in that direction? Well, I don't know if we have the proper angle for the very fire lookout on each top, because it has many ridges, this mountain. Here is Doug and myself.
Woo!
Yeah, right on. And the good news, even the sky is opening up right now. It's clearing. Behind there, you can see sunny spots. Canyon Creek is in that direction behind me. So we are very close now to the cave. It'll be a little hike, probably with crampons or maybe with snowshoes. We'll see. This is gonna be awesome. And then we are exploring the cave. That's a very good close-up of the entrance of the cave, ice cave by Moose Mountain. We are now following the trail in the mountains here with a little traverse will be, and according to Doug, you said there were two options, one lower and the one we take, right?
I think that entrance to the cave, that's about your height, right?
Could be.
You can touch the top, I think.
I might manage. I hope so. No, it's probably, I don't know, 10 meters maybe? Something like that.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet, something like that. So.
We should be about 10 minutes from the cave entrance. She's over there.
Well, you walk faster than I do.
Sorry?
You walk faster than I do.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Well, you're estimating 10 minutes.
This is a traverse we are going to be doing once we get there. It's a gorgeous winter fairyland here. Mount is not so impressive, obviously, but mostly hills and tree covered. But it will do for a cold day like this. This is the trail we came along. So back at the cave now. And then we'll see how I can film inside the cave with the headlamps. Yeah, I put my crampons on, but one of them I have to reattach it, it fell off. So here we are at this boulder field. The cave is straight ahead. It's a canyon creek below. Yeah, I'm finally at the traverse level. I was ascending here. Quite a nasty terrain. That's a road you were walking along, breaking trail, and now I'm going to traverse all the way to the cave. No more elevation again. So yeah, beautiful sunny day. Was feeling very cold. Now maybe we have an inversion, warmer higher up. So that's a cave entrance. But I really don't know. You can see the tracks. How on earth did we choose this precarious route here? One of the most horrible short traverses on this unstable boulder field. Like you can, maybe I should zoom on the tracks. So basically it's down there in a gully, losing elevation and traversing all the way. Always there, across the second boulder gully, and that down along the tree line, down to the bottom. There's no way this is a route, but anyway, or at least the descent should be easier on a correct route. Should be just a simple scree slope, steep scree slope. That's it. It shouldn't be any boulder filled traverses. Okay, here is Doug at the entrance of the cave. He went up. Be careful, man. Those boulders look so unstable, unbelievable. Yeah, you'll find your way on a scramble here, on the right. And yeah, we did a horrible traverse on some unstable boulders to get here. But oh well, it's always part of the trip, you know. Doug is doing that chimney descent now. Very good footholds. It's almost down. So here is the cave. We'll go inspect that cave with headlamps, and I should probably go back a bit here to film what's outside. So yeah, we came. Sorry?
Probably get your crampons off.
I will, but they're still useful now. Yes, that's Canyon Creek, but instead of coming straight up from the bottom, we did a long traverse to the left, as I filmed previously. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's definitely higher than it looks from the bottom at the street level. How high do you think this is? 30 meters?
So 50 feet.
50 feet the opening?
Yeah, high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about that. That's what I'm led to believe.
You can see already icicles here. Yeah, the icicles at the entrance of the cave, called what is called the ice cave?
Ice caves, the Canyon Creek Ice Caves.
Canyon Creek Ice Cave. There is Doug, and probably from further on I won't be able to film much. So that should be it, I guess. More icicles. That's the entrance of the cave.
Reflections.
Sorry?
Check out the reflections.
Reflection, yeah. Wow, look at that. Huh. Amazing. That's one of your flashlights?
Laser pointer.
Oh, laser pointer. Yeah, we're continuing. Yeah, some stalactites and stalagmites, as they're called. It's called the adventurous guy. Yeah, Doug is gonna try to squish himself through that opening if he can. I won't even bother.
Pardon me?
No, I said I won't even bother going myself there. Forget about
Put
it.
my camera inside my jacket.
And here is another opening for water flow in the summer, according to Doug. Some ice on the walls.
I think this fall.
And we came from there. And how long do you think it's up to this point in meters?
Oh,
Maybe 80 or
80, yeah.
well, guess, rough guess. Oh, your light is very good. All right.
Okay, let's just see how fat I am, huh?
Well, now or never. Now is a test. See how many fat percentage you got, Doug.
Maybe the old percentage too, right? It's not that bad actually, because
Really?
Rat's Nest Cave is a lot worse.
I heard that story before, but I don't believe it anymore. So I'll just wait for you here.
Have you ever seen the episode of Homer Simpson getting caught in the what is it, the water slide?
I don't think so. No. How was it? Was it good? How is so far? Oh, did you pass that difficult step? You're out of
It's actually quite polished rock.
polished rock. I don't like that word, you know. Polished means slippery. You know.
And
So you're how does it look?
well, there's a little spot back here to the right, and I think the squeeze is actually even tighter down further.
Okay, that's the end of my trip then. All right.
So I'm going to go through another squeeze, this time on my belly.
Sure.
This one is going to be farther. So
Sure.
you might lose contact.
Yeah, use a
as far
radio.
as-
Try walkie-talkie in a few seconds, okay? Once I turn off my camera.
yeah,
Or,
we
or
might-
can you give me a signal? Talk on a walkie-talkie, eh?
just hang on.
Yeah.
So it's 3 o'clock, and I wouldn't plan to be in there any later than maybe half an hour.
Really?
Okay?
Is that long, huh?
So I,
All right. Enjoy yourself. Give me a shout on a walkie-talkie.
you hear that?
I heard just a noise. Can you talk?
I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, it doesn't have any signal.
All right. Doug is now descending on a normal route, supposedly, that we didn't take. We did a long, horrible traverse in his direction. He will just go down very soon. And we are at the entrance of the cave. It's going down that way. That's a road, and this is a cave. Pretty awesome trip. Hey, pleased with it. Myself, I'm using crampons again. Doug didn't want to use his. He wants to practice without crampons. Me, the other way around. So yeah.